All right, welcome back to Cam Capone News. Everybody, this is Official Busy Bee, and tonight we've got the one and only Snoopy Badazz in the building.
What's happening?
We diving right into the massive Big U indictment that's got the streets buzzing. Snoopy, appreciate you pulling up, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all for having me. What's the word?
Man, shit, going right into it, man. Let me jump right into it. By any chance, did you catch Bricc Baby phone call and did you hear about, man?
No, I didn't catch it, but briefly.
I'll bring it, man. Bricc Baby calls in to Adam22, and he's on the phone, and Bricc Baby's on the phone like everything was all good. He said he coming home. He was on the federal line talking about he boofing H up his ass crack, and they on the phone laughing back and forth with Adam. Like, I'm saying to myself,
that goes back to tell you exactly what I said. Now, if he get caught, how is that no jumper problem? He picked it. He decided to go to the day room from his cell instead of making a soup and some coffee. He want to take his goofy ass into the day room and hop on the phone and pop some shit that's gonna hurt his case. How is that Adam in the fault? Shit, I'm gonna keep it real. If I had a platform and I knew this was gonna help my shit do numbers, and he wants to volunteer information and tell on himself, guess what? I'm gonna turn the cameras and the mic on for his ass.
it's just business for you.
It's business. Who gives a this his life? Nigga, it's your life. Spend it how you want.
We just found out
Yes.
the Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon actually got set up together. Luce was in Las Vegas, and they just extradited him to California to LA for the charges.
And they
man.
said
What's your thoughts on that?
I think it's a beautiful thing, man. I think, they from the same hood. They needed to squash that beef anyway.
They've been beefing for years.
Yeah,
though.
yes, they've been squashed. But I'm gonna tell you this. That's not looking, homie. We are passionate people, bro. You feel me? I've been to the pen several times, and I've seen be in the cell with their ops and be best of friends. I've seen the neighborhood in the Hoover in the cell and was best friends on the GP yard. You get what I'm saying? Playing basketball with each other. You feel me? It's like it's easy to be tough behind the internet and all that shit. A lot of times, a lot of these dudes that go each other really like each other, bro. You don't antagonize nobody on the internet or dig in somebody's background or try to find things about a person that you don't like. There's something about that person that interests you. I just think they're two people who've been liking each other, and now they're in a situation to have to deal with each other, and now they about to create a bond that's gonna last a lifetime. I think it's a beautiful thing.
Do you think the cops try to set him up?
Of course they is, nigga. Their whole cell is bugged, but they dumbasses is gonna fall for it. Am I lying though? Their dumbasses is gonna fall for it.
I mean,
Yeah. They'll be talking.
is that something that the police do all the time?
Yeah.
They'll put enemies.
To be honest with you,
right? Like,
to be honest with you, that's probably why they're cellies.
I mean, they could fight.
They like, oh, these two love to talk. Bricc Baby love to talk on no jumper. He love to talk on no jumper. Let's just put him in a cell and bug the Vic. Whoa, they're gonna be up on some coffee, and some candy. Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon on the cell. Nigga, sick so on neighborhood. But
They going crazy.
man, they about to go crazy in that cell, man. I hope y'all have a good time, bro. Dead homies. Cause I didn't I didn't had a person in the cell with me that I didn't know from the streets, and he was my. And we was just turned up all night, nigga. Coffee, push-ups, going crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the feel, bro. Right now, they're gonna forget that they're in jail, and they're gonna talk about everything and give that vent all the information they need, and that's just what it's gonna be.
Man, let's talk online though. They saying that Bricc Baby's supposed to be coming home.
Well, shit, free Bricc Baby. I hope he do. Feel me? If he told, he told. If he didn't, he didn't. Shit, I ain't on the case with that.
So
nigga.
what kind of reception you think if he get out of early, he come out on the streets? He out in 2 weeks. All of a sudden, no, Luce Cannon's in the cell.
What is
Jolo,
he in jail for? I still don't even know what the Bricc Baby's in jail for.
Well, you won't believe
What is
this.
his charges?
They just up until that was news information for me. They said that Luce Cannon wasn't in the system either. That just reported on the news yesterday.
So what's really going on?
Man, I don't know. They said Luce Cannon was not in the system at all.
And we can't say that it's a publicity stunt because there's no way it's a publicity stunt because I seen their face on the news.
Right.
The news ain't gonna play with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out that, like, I don't even know what the Bricc Baby in jail for. I'm still trying to figure. I just know he got caught up in the Big U shit. He ain't named in the murder. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I seen was Big U extorted him for some money off of a lick he did. That was it. But nigga, what's he go to jail for getting marked out and paying the gangster? That's a crime to get extorted. I didn't know getting extorted was a crime. Cause that's the only thing I seen happen to blood in the paperwork. I seen Bricc Baby was getting extorted by Big U. That's all I seen. So I'm trying to figure out, like, why is he in jail? You feel me? What the f you in jail for? That nigga only in jail with no charges. Like, blood, why you here, blood? What you in here for?
Bricc Baby caught a case about 1.5 years ago where he got caught with some guns or a gun at his house.
Okay.
It got dropped by the DA. So everybody's been like, why did your case get dropped? Everybody's been accusing him of snitching because his case got dropped.
They finally got him.
So
the feds picked up the burner.
Picked up the case.
Okay, so that makes sense though. Okay, so it's looking like Bricc Baby not a rat, huh? I'm not clearing you. I don't know.
There's nothing in the paperwork that would say that Bricc Baby
it's not. Because I didn't see anything at all. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I'm not gonna do is call it a rat without no paperwork. Say he's snitching. Feel me? But what I will call him without paperwork is a confidential informant. Because don't no paperwork come with that. So if I call it a confidential informant or a hamster, because a confidential informant is a hamster and a rat is a who, you get what I'm saying? So nigga, if I call it that means I know, because everybody, see, when people don't understand this, everybody's so obsessed with paperwork. Paperwork, bro, some of the worst snitches ain't on paperwork. The fuck is y'all talking about? A lot of these dudes, if you made every gangster from all the black gangsters, because the Hispanics do this shit. If you made all the black gangsters who ever caught a case, even by themselves, I'm willing to bet you that end up turning into a snitch in the end, you're gonna see that he been a snitch 15 years ago. Because in that case, that police report that he didn't have a co-defendant with, they still tells what happened. And a lot of times when they arrest these for these dope cases and for these burner cases, they're gonna interrogate you. And most of the time, give information, but there's nobody on the streets to ask for it because you didn't tell on nobody or you didn't catch a case with nobody. There's nobody to say he told on me. You get what I'm saying? But if you make a lot of these show they police reports of that burner case he caught by himself, you gonna see exactly the type of you've been dealing with. He runs his mouth too much. Well, and this is how the police been knowing everything.
No, I think it'd be like this. Cat catch a case.
I believe that.
He catch a case. He go in there, catch a gun case. Off record, he say, "Man, I got some information for you."
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's what that looks like.
And guess what? And guess what? And in that initial police report, that's there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna discover that. Mm-hmm. So that's why you need that police report. You know what I'm saying? So if he in the hood, he catch a burner case, and then he do his time, he get out. Okay, he did his time to come out. Now ask for let me see the police report to that case. 9 times out of 10, when you read it, you're gonna look at that crazy. A lot of it's gonna be deemed a rat. Like, nigga, why did you say this? Why did you tell him where you was from? Why did you tell him about Whoopty Whoop House? Why did you get what I'm saying? And that's usually how the shit happens, bro. Like, it's a lot of that end up becoming snitches that been in the hood forever, that been a rat. Y'all just never requested the proper paperwork from his ass, nigga.
Okay.
Dead homies. Some of these you ask for a police report, they ain't gonna pull up no more. Like, then you catch a burner case. Hey, let us see that police report, bro. We gonna go down there and get it. I bet you he ain't coming back to the hood. Like, ooh wee, dead homies. Because then they probably could leak that to something else that went down. Like, hold on. So that's how they knew. Wop. That's how you think they get their information. The police ain't psychic. That's a fact. To these that catch these cases by themselves, them be the biggest. A lot of, not all of them, because this is that keep it solid. But a lot. I'm willing to bet you, bro. If you got a police report from a lot of these cases, you would probably be blown the away.
We're gonna call them shavers.
Like,
They're
I
looking
wouldn't
to
even
shave
expect
time.
this talk this much. Feel what I'm saying? And I've seen it. Like, I've seen it. Like, damn, bro. Like, that's crazy, man. So all that. Oh, he's a rat. Oh, he told on Whoopty Whoop. No, nigga. I feel like everybody police report. If you out here trying to call snitches, your police report need to be on the table. Oh, you been to the pen 8 times? That's 8 cases. We need to see 8 police reports. Straight the fuck up. So we can know what you said. Because look, if the snitching shit matters, everybody act like it matters. So if it matters, let's push this shit then. We don't want no snitches around. You get what I'm saying? Let's really push it. You feel me? Okay, so we gonna go for the ones that's on paperwork that we can see. Now we want to see the police reports to check that. If we gonna push the no snitching narrative, if we ain't gonna push it like that, there's no issue to be pushed. Stop pushing issues. Oh God, get out of here.
Man, we gonna shift gears a little bit, man. Before we shift gears and go, man, man, I see you got the Angel Lanes too on, man. What's
Angel
that
Lane?
about, man? Who you got with you back there?
It's my boy Slum Money. This my brother right here, man.
Slum
Feel me?
Money,
Angel
okay.
Lane, RMF. That's what we do. Killer Inc. All that.
Okay.
That's what we do. We in here. You know what I'm saying? Angel Lane gets the right way. You
Okay.
feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
You know?
okay. I meant to give him
That's my
introduction
brand.
earlier,
Yeah,
man.
That's my brand. That's my thing. You
Okay,
feel
it's
me?
your brand. Okay,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
can people find your brand at? Like, what can?
At www.redmafiafamily.com.
Okay, cool,
You feel
cool,
me?
cool.
It's right there. You just go up there and you can follow it on Instagram too.
So one of the things that was going on right before everybody got indicted was 600 was bringing up Big U getting arrested for murder before it actually happened. He was going on
Yeah,
the
he was.
internet saying that there was DNA evidence
Yeah, I
left
remember that.
under the victim's scene and everything. You know, what's your thoughts on that?
I just thought at the time it was really odd because when 600 was doing it, I didn't see anything on the internet about it. I'm sure you didn't either. So I just thought it was odd, but then I found out later that 600 allegedly spoke to Rayshawn Williams' mom, who briefed him on everything. You know, but I don't know how true that is. I'm just going off of what I heard and how he told me he obtained the information after I accused him of telling information that the police was allegedly we thought the police didn't know. I'm saying we didn't know that I didn't know because he talking about, oh yeah, he going to jail for Rayshawn Williams. You know, and I'm looking like, so I'm on the internet looking for this shit. Me and a gang of other niggas. Did you see anything? It was nothing there. And then what did you know? What, like a couple days later, they was indicting Big U. I just thought that was pretty odd. But I actually talks to 600 though. You feel me? Like there ain't no beef there. You know what I'm saying? Like he's somebody that'll listen to me and I'll listen to him, bro. Like we ain't gotta diss each other on the internet because like everybody knows that know me. Snoopy somebody you could talk to. You know what I'm saying? But I've told him, I said, man, that's weird, bro. That make you look real police-ish, man. And his answer to me was, no, I've been talking to the family. The family told me this. I been knew this. You know what I'm saying? So that was his explanation for that. You feel me? But it was weird though.
Do you think him putting that information out there might have put the pressure on the feds to bring the case faster and to arrest them faster than what they were planning?
It's possible. It is, huh? Ain't it? It's possible. You know what I'm saying? But everybody knows for the feds to come get you on the grand jury, it takes a minute for them to do that. You know what I'm
They
saying?
say they've been on since 2021.
Exactly. You can't just a Fed case can't just open up in a week. No, they have to investigate it, and do all this. So, and 600 was only talking about it probably like a week before Big U went to jail. So clearly he knew something. You know what I'm saying? But him being the reason that they arrest Big U, I highly doubt that because it takes longer to put down a federal indictment to come down. Am I right? So it takes longer than that. Now if he was saying this shit since what year they said they've been investigating blood?
2021.
If he been saying it since 2021 and they came down, then yeah, but that's not the case. You know what I'm saying?
Now, one of the things that's, been going on in LA for quite a long time, and it got brought up in the indictment. I think this is probably the first time we've ever seen it, really being brought up, but this is something like a lot of people have done. A lot of people have talked about, what do you think about them bringing up the whole checking in situations and everything?
Like I talking about the checking in with Big U?
Well, I mean, it's checking in with Big U, but I mean, this is a big thing in LA.
Yeah,
in general.
I feel like, man, any man that feel like he got to check in with another man in the city is a weirdo off top, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when get you some security. You know what I'm saying? Buy you some security, homie, and move how you want to move. But you got to understand, it's not even the people that just want to come to LA. It's the people that want to be gangbangers that come to LA, bro. That they're talking about, bro. Like if you talking about use a Wooty Whoop Crip or Wooty Whoop Blood or Pyru from out of state, yes, you have to come check in with the people that you are making a career off of, man. They're talking to them. A regular, like a Justin Bieber or, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got to check in with nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from back east, man, and
Like,
you celebrity, you go back east, the way we do it back east is we be like, hey, Snoopy Badazz on his way, they gonna hold you down when you get there.
Yeah,
that's how we work, you know what I mean? So it's just different on the West Coast, yeah.
Yeah, it's just that, man. like they talking about the gangbangers, bro. Like you gotta tap in, check in, but like shit, Big U is a hustler, a gangster. Like that's what they do, nigga. They make it look good. Like, hey, you wanna come pull up, fuck with us? Check in, nigga. On Bloods, like shit. If they gonna allow him to do it, like do it. Nigga, who gonna do something? On Bloods, nigga, who gonna do something? Who gonna do something? Like he know that. Ain't none of these buster ass gonna do nothing. So I'ma do it. You can't really get mad at him for checking a buster. That's what this shit was based on, marking out busters. If I can get some money out your ass by telling your ass, hey, look, you gotta check in with me. I need 100,000. If you dumb enough to give it to me, bet. That's on Blood. Like you can't get mad at Big U for being a gangster. Everybody claim to be gangster until somebody do some gangster shit. Now everybody's saying that's wrong. Like get the fuck out of here, bro. He was doing some gangster shit. The only thing I don't agree with is the Rayshawn Williams shit, bro. I don't like that shit.
Okay.
Because if he has something to do with that and that looked at him like an uncle, that ain't no, bro. I don't agree with that, bro. But nigga, all that other shit, man, that shit ain't nothing.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you on that one.
Yeah, he did some gangster shit, right? Like, well, like what the fuck? You got Chapo on the shirt. I'm sure he did a lot of shit didn't like,
sure.
And he's on a shirt. Being immortalized. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like, if you gonna praise some gangster shit, praise some gangster shit. If you not like that and you don't like doing shit like that, then that means you just not a gangster, nigga. Stop trying to be one then, bitch. Go be a civilian. Go to church. If it bothered you that much. Nigga, you can't say you a gangster and be against it for doing some gangster shit. He was taxing these bitch ass. They let him do it. They allowed him to do it. You know what I'm saying, nigga? He didn't put the gun to their head and say, go in your bank account, you better get. They gracefully went into their accounts and gave it to Blood. The end. Hey, you can't get mad. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Shit.
Okay.
For real, Blood. Oh, God.
It looked like they've been wiretapping Big U for like 4 or 5 years. So, I mean, as far as like the murder goes, I definitely don't see a lot of evidence for that. But with the extortions and everything else that they're talking about, man,
I'm gonna keep it real. If that murder wasn't on them, the streets, like the industry would be behind Big U. That murder, like that's not like a gang killing. That's like a snakish, eerie killing, bro. The murder of Rayshawn Williams, bro. And it's like nobody would want to be murdered in the dark desert by somebody they considered an uncle, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's really the only thing that in the streets is really looking at that Big U crazy for. All that other shit, man, that's normal. Like I say, that's normal gangster shit. Nigga, the streets forgive him for that, nigga. If it's free Big U. If them was his only charges, it'd be free Big U all over the goddamn city. He'd be the John Gotti of our goddamn generation. If that Rayshawn Williams shit wasn't attached to him, because he didn't do anything wrong, bro. He was just being a gangster.
I can say the people I've talked to too behind the scenes. I'm not gonna say no names, but that shit right there got a lot of people like looking at Big U sideways.
Yeah.
Because it was his son's friend.
Yeah,
he was
bro.
like, you know, and they're like, well, this over a couple lines on a diss song, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like and the nigga got a mama. I when I looked at his page, he got people that really love him, bro. And he wasn't a bad rapper, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's really the only thing that really gonna have people looking at Big U crazy, man. And like I say, man, I hope he's acquitted, and I hope it come to light that they made a mistake, that he didn't have anything to do with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? But all that other shit he did, nigga, like that shit gangster shit, man. That shit made me, I ain't gonna lie, made me respect him a little more. I didn't got a little, I was like, okay, he was really hitting these buster ass on Bloods. Like shit, nigga, you can't save a buster.
Now,
like, when did we save, when did we start saving bitch ass? Never, we don't never say those, nigga. Hell no, I won't say no hoes or no buster ass Blood.
Now, right before he turns himself in, he goes live.
Mm-hmm.
And during this live, he starts blaming Luce Cannon and Whack 100.
I don't think that was smart. I don't think he should have. I think he should have just remained silent. He basically gave a statement before he was arrested.
Now, I did hear.
You know what I'm saying? That was a statement. His statement is this. Now, you know when they say you have the right man? He gave a statement. That was his statement he wanted to get the police before he went in. And because they're going to take that statement from the internet, put it in paperwork and say, yeah, before he was arrested, he made these statements, and they're gonna add it a part of the case. He shouldn't have did that. For me, because like it makes it harder for a lawyer to fight for you. You need your lawyer to create the story for you. Now his lawyer have to work around what he said on the goddamn internet. I gotta work with what you said on the internet now. You know what I'm saying? When he shouldn't have she shouldn't have said nothing. so they can create a story to get blood up out that shit. You feel me?
Man, I think he was super emotional. If I look at it, man,
scared.
He was scared, man. His kids is in the back; they look terrified. He got all kind of shit going on in his head at the time. I'm sure. I actually felt I was feeling as a parent, a father.
You was feeling that.
I felt that, man. I was like, man, I wouldn't want that to be me.
Can you imagine?
Man. Then how about this? Then you you turn yourself in, and when people see your indictment paper, man, there's your address listed in the indictment. I don't know if you see that?
Yeah, I see
they literally list your address.
I was surprised to find out he had two houses in his hood.
In his hood.
He lived in his hood.
He lived in his hood.
Yeah. They had his address listed, man, and
he was. Still,
I was like, damn.
It's crazy.
Like,
Big U was still in the '60s. Hey, like I said,
crazy.
man. Hey, you can't say they like gangster shit and get mad when they do gangster shit. He was being a gangster. He was living in his hood. He was the big homie. He was doing shit for the community. He was allegedly taxing these. Like, nigga, shit. Like, he was doing what he was supposed to do. Shit, nigga, that's the life all these bitch ass be trying to make for themselves. That's what I be saying. All I see is a gang of fake ass want to be Big U's that want to do what he doing, or tap in with me, or I'm the in my section, or I'm the nigga. Shut up.
Now, I think everybody's seen that the feds went to No Jumper with a subpoena for the cease and desist the Big U sent for the interview that he did with Luce Cannon. And in this interview, Luce Cannon says that he got a call from Big U, right before Nipsey was killed. And then, he called Nipsey. Nipsey was alive.
I never believed that. I never believed that Big U called Luce Cannon and said Nipsey was dead. But I never believed that. I always believed that was a whack play, that he had Luce Cannon say that. But I seen it, but I never believed that.
The only reason why they would want that cease and desist is if they're reopening the Nipsey Hussle case.
Right, yeah. So but like I said, man, Big U is in a messed up situation because now all it takes is for Eric Holder to lie to get out. All he got to do is say, yeah, Big U had me do it. Nigga, because the person who killed the person who sent the hit is going to get more time than the person who actually did the hit. So Big U better hope that Eric Holder don't look at this as an opportunity to get about that shit killing Nip, because I ain't gonna lie, this a clean get out. This a get out of jail free card. It is, bro. He can get out if he say Big U. Look at. Bro, he don't understand, huh? No. But look at though. What y'all don't understand is, if a kill somebody and I'm gonna tell him to do it or paid him to do it, the DA will work a deal out with you and let you go just to get the part. That's what's happening with Yella Busy right now.
Still not getting out.
Nigga, he ain't gonna do life.
In Texas, they got that capital murder, so they.
So you don't think he gonna get out from it?
He trying not to get killed, because in Texas they frying you on the capital murder charges.
So you saying so you saying Blood trying to avoid the death penalty, the nigga who killed Mo 3.
Yes.
So he'd take the life if see, that's some shit. You feel me? But you never know. I'm gonna keep it real, but the feds want Big U so bad. They want Big U so bad. They fuck around and tell Eric Holder, if you want to get out, tell us he. They would love to put Big U in the death chamber. Like, if you want to action, nigga, all right, nigga, you got 60 years to life. We'll break that shit down to, nigga, 30 years to life. You can see the day you got action. If you can, you get what I'm saying? You know, there were programs and shit in jail. Like Blood, like if he that desperate, that nigga, and they really want Big U, they'll give Blood some slack to get Big U, to give the death penalty instead of that life sentence, because they really want to kill him. They really want to kill Big U. That's what they want to do. And if they get action at doing that, they're going to take it.
Yeah, Eric Holder, I mean, he got 60 years, which I thought when they gave it to him was kind of like they're trolling.
They are.
Kind of like they trolled with Operation Drawdown.
Yeah.
Draws Down, for people who don't know, that's Big U's.
Big Draw.
Yeah, Big Draws.
Another one of his nicknames.
Man, look it. If they tell Eric Holder, okay, you got 60 to life, 30 years with the life with the possibility of parole. Big U, he's gonna nigga. He
He'll
gonna
say anything, probably, because
Man,
he's already in PC.
Yeah, this nigga, there go there. There go there, nigga. 30 years to life. Give me the 30 years so I can go for parole in 30 years. Nigga, he taking that. Oh my mama, it's better than never getting out. You know
Never
what I'm saying?
weary. What's your out there? They say never weary.
Yeah,
Oh
my
shit.
nigga, it's better. It's better than never getting out. So like I said, man, I'm kind of scared for Big U, man. Like, you feel me? Because he may have did some wrong things, but them people got a way of over punishing you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And I'm scared of him being over punished. You know?
What do you think is gonna happen if Big U and Luce Cannon run into each other?
I don't know. But I think Big U ain't gonna really do nothing because he already know he look bad and like a bully. If anything, he probably just gonna be humble. He's probably gonna ask them to keep them away from him. I don't think he's scared of him at all. I don't think Big U is scared of Luce Cannon. I don't think he's scared of any of these. But I do believe that he don't want to be around them because he don't even want to be in the situation, bro. Because it's gonna hurt what he's doing, bro. He see when he's beat on these, whoop, there go Big Draws being a bully again in the courtroom. Feel me? So I think he's gonna try to avoid them. Now, but do I think them will try to talk shit to get some clout? Yeah. And he knows that too. That's why he gonna avoid them.
The Big U indictment. We got Luce Cannon, Bricc Baby, all named. Man, what's your initial thoughts on that?
Man, I just think, it's something that had to happen for the culture, on the Luce Cannon and Bricc Baby end, because, we're in a time where everybody likes to get on the internet and speak on they hood politics or whatever kind of crimes that they done committed. You know what I'm saying? So it was time for something to happen for us, the culture, to know, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I explained earlier, when I was on No Jumper, a microphone is only good because it was several mistakes made to come to the conclusion to make that perfect microphone that will work. So we have to make mistakes to better, our movements and the things that we do. So I feel like this indictment coming down is something that needed to happen for the culture so people could stop being on the internet, talking their gang politics and talking about crimes that they committed that's not solved. So
Man, listen,
it's something that had to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, hopefully the real one's gonna learn from it. The suckers gonna keep doing it.
Man, that's a strong statement there, boy. Man, for sure. Man, did you read the indictment?
Yes, I did.
Man, did you what'd you think when you read it? What was your take on that?
Man, my take on it, I don't really think Big U was really wrong for anything, far as extortion or whatever, because ain't that what Al Capone and Lucky Luciano and all the real gangsters did? You know what I'm saying? That's what gangsters do. If they find a weak link and they extort them. So I don't think Big U was wrong for doing what the dudes that's talking about him claim they is anyway. All these claim to be gangsters. Now y'all criticizing him for doing some gangster shit.
So what you think? You think they cooperating?
Who?
Against
like who?
Like anybody on the case.
I think it's a lot of people cooperating, but I can't really tell you who. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I don't agree with the case, only thing that bothers me about that case is the Rayshawn Williams situation. I don't like that. Like, feel me? That's the only thing I don't agree with.
So for people who don't know, what is it about the Rayshawn Williams case? You talking about the murder?
Yeah, the murder that Big U is accused of. I don't know if he has something to do with it or not. I hope he didn't, because that's something that I really don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted to rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? And clearly he trusted Big U and looked at him like an uncle or something. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be heartbreaking to find out that somebody that this man trusted as an uncle would do something like that to him.
Man, is that what the streets saying?
I don't pay no attention to the streets because the streets lie all the time, so I don't know what they're saying. I just go off of what I see and what I feel. You feel me?
I hear you. Man, I was looking at the case, and what stuck out to me, man, is how in the hell Adrian Broner end up in the case, man?
Because he's another buster that was getting taxed. He was getting taxed. That's how he got caught up. You know what I'm saying? They
say he had loaded dice, man. He hit him for $5 million, man.
As he should, and I feel like it's wrong that he being snitched on, because now he can't even go. Nobody don't even want to shoot no dice with Adrian Broner now. They snitched on Adrian Broner.
That's a serious allegation, man. They say you hit him for $5 million. That's a lot of bread.
Man, they snitching on Adrian Broner, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? But if he was getting taxed, that's just what that is. But shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just doing what he do, how he do it, you know?
All right, well, shit. Man, this is where things really get interesting. Man, a lot of people online, man, you know, what's your current thoughts on the whole, you know, Adam22 and the Whack 100 interviews, you know, how they play into this entire indictment?
You really can't hold them accountable because everybody is grown and you have the right to answer something and not answer something. So if you're a grown ass man and call yourself a gangster and you answering questions that's being asked on the podcast, then that's your fault. Like, you can't hold them accountable. They can ask you a question, it's up to you to answer it. So, you know, saying that they're setting people up or whatever, like, they can't set you up if you don't set yourself up. Like, I know if I was involved in a robbery or a murder, I haven't been, never have in my life, but if I was involved with something like that, I would be scared to talk about it on the internet and on a podcast if I'm really doing that. Like, I wouldn't want, like, the smartest gangster, y'all know who the smartest gangster is to me?
Who?
Nick Cannon, bro.
Nick Cannon.
Yeah, because like, he said something that stuck out to me. You know what I'm saying? He said, like, he was like, because he grew up in Lincoln Park Bloodhood in San Diego, and his father is actually a founder of the Lincoln Park Bloods, and he's blood affiliated himself. And they asked him, like, why you never told anybody you was blood affiliated? He was like, what kind of real gangster tells you what they do? He said he didn't want that image, and it made me respect him. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel me? Like, ain't that what gangsters supposed to do? Project a certain image to the community, you know, football leagues, all this, and do what they do in the cut. It's been happening. The gangsters, the Italian gangsters that we respect did that. Gotti, Al Capone.
Well, Gotti went a little outside the lines.
Yeah, I know,
Gotti got a
but
little
okay, Al
flamboyant.
Capone, Luc Luciano, Carlo Gambino. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? All these dudes. Feel me? They look. If you call Al Capone or Lucky Luciano a gangster, they would kill you for that. That's the close. Calling them a gangster is like calling them a bum. To them, they were businessmen.
Facts.
They were men of honor.
Facts.
If you said, man, you're a gangster, they looked at that like it's an insult. Like, I'm not a gangster. Like, you know what I'm saying? They feel me. But now today, it's cool to say I'm a gangster. Do you know? To them, you're basically calling yourself a bum. Deep,
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But basically, what I'm saying is, like I said, from a real G standpoint,
Okay.
when it comes to the extortion or whatever, I think for me, tip my hat to Big U.
Okay.
You
It just seemed like a lot of the, you know, with Adam and Big U, it seemed like a lot of their platform is essential to a lot of the problems that's going on. That's kind of like how it, if you think about it, that's how it looks. You know, I'm hearing people on the internet saying that No Jumper is a government operation that uses the platform to trap people, man. You know, what's your take on that kind of accusation?
If that's the case, if No Jumper is a platform that entrap people, then everybody platform is. You can't just single them out. There's other platforms that do exactly what they do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And there's so like it really don't bother me with the Adam shit because Adam don't claim to be a gangster. It's these that claim to be diehard Bloods and Crips that's putting information on the internet that need to be targeted.
Okay.
He's a civilian. So any gangster get on the civilian's platform and talk about gangster shit, nigga, that's your fault, your dumb ass in jail. You need to be put the off. Stupid.
That's real
Feel me?
talk.
Why is you even gangbanging?
Man, it just seemed like to me though, man, everybody that go on No Jumper end up with a case, man. You got Bricc, baby, you got
They
Chris
do it
Mack.
to they do it
you
to
know.
themselves. Shit, can't get mad at the man for running views and running content.
I mean, is this just an observation or is this a coincidence?
What you mean?
Like,
Everybody
you know,
get a deal?
I mean, like, if you're observing it, you know, like, is this like, you know, is this if you're just looking at it?
I look at everybody's situation individually, and everybody got their own personal problems. You know what I'm saying? 4 Extra have baby mama problems, and he gang bangs, and he have an ankle monitor on his foot, and he can't stay up out his hood. That's something he got to deal with. Bricc baby got on a civilian's platform. He talked too much, and now he's suffering the consequences of it. Luce Cannon did the same thing. Now he's suffering the consequences of it. Everybody made their own bed. Now go ahead and fluff your pillow up, homie, and land it and deal with it. You feel me?
And I hear you, man. You something else, man. Man, I'm gonna switch gears for a second, man. I want to talk about, man, the Marathon Burger.
If any of y'all want to check in with Snoopy. I'm just fucking. I need some money too.
No, that's right, G.
Bloods, nigga.
Man.
Come check in with Snoopy, blood.
Say, okay,
Oh, God, nigga.
cool,
Feel me?
man. We got
Half price of what Big U was charging
half price. Okay.
you. Half price, blood. We got you. Shit, they gonna let me do it, nigga. Hell yeah, I'm gonna
That's
do
a
it.
fact. Yeah, so I want to
Oh,
talk
well.
about, man, I'm a Marathon Burger, Rockstar 2800, man.
Buster.
All right, Snoop, check this out. Before we get back into some heavy stuff, I want to talk about something a little different.
Yeah, let's go.
Man, have you ever had the chance to have the Marathon Burger?
No, but I'm finna have one before. I'm finna have one while I'm out here though, for sure. Dead
Okay,
homies.
cool.
I just really got back home to LA, man. So I'm about
Okay.
to go get me one.
Okay.
It will be televised.
So I guess we can't ask you what it tastes like. I had one today for the first time. It was good.
It looks. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what I imagine it being like an In-N-Out swag. It's like In-N-Out burger, something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of on that level, but it was a little bit. I had a vegan burger, and it tastes like meat. I thought it was some
Man,
meat.
hey,
but-
man,
Yeah, so-
I love the way
was
Black
gourmet for
Sam
sure.
love Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there, homie. Feel me? That just makes me feel good. Like it's good. I'm like, man, he really love his brother, bro. And that right there, man. Shout out Black Sam, man. I love you, bro. I feel you, homie. Dead homies, my nigga.
Okay, cool.
I be feeling that shit, bro. Like, man, that nigga love his brother, bro. Like, you gotta respect that, my nigga. Like, he going hard for his brother, my nigga, as he should, nigga. Like, I told my brother, if you don't go for me like that, I'm gonna be mad at you, nigga, from the grave. Kick out. I'm gonna do all that shit. I like that shit. I love the way that Black Sam pressed for Nip,
Okay,
nigga.
that was my next question too. My next
Yeah,
question
I
was,
like that
what was your thoughts on? Like that's exactly what I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on how he handled?
He did right.
he
Rockstar
did
is
right?
a buster. He let the mark him out and walk his ass card. He's a buster. I don't give a fuck about no buster. Like, if he let the do what he did, he got what he deserved. He just ain't no diehard psycho crip like he say he is.
Man, it escalated quick though too.
Yeah, cause I'm tired of these. Like I say, always want to talk about they gangsters, they super crips or super bloods, but when it's time to do some super crip or super blood shit, it's an excuse. Well, I'm just trying to be civilized. Gangbangers ain't civilized. When the active ass gangbangers be civilized? We don't give a fuck about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So stop trying to act like you just a crip to the bone or a blood to the bone, cause you're not. With that sharp meme, you're not. Stop. Like, yeah, that you're not. Stop. Like, you're not, because at the end of the day, that's Nipsey brother, but he told your ass to leave, and him telling you to leave ain't even the disrespectful part. It was the part that he had his hands on you and walked you across the street. Once a put his hands on you, it's supposed to be fire. Don't touch me, man. Once you touch me, you know what I'm saying, and you already let me know that you're not my friend. If you touch me, I'm a fire on your ass.
He seemed
nigga.
like he was caught off guard. Like he didn't expect that at all. That he think like I don't think in his mind he couldn't even understand what was going on at first. That's what it looked like to me.
He's a bitch. He shouldn't. With him sitting down, letting people disrespect his brother. I mean, with him sitting down, letting people disrespect Nip on his platform, as a gangster, he should have had enough common sense to know, do not pull up to that man burger spot, man. That is common
real.
sense.
Real.
What streets is you from, Rockstar? You really from Arizona, huh? You gotta be, bro, because any LA knows better, bro. Ain't no real stump down gonna pull up to Nipsey's brother's burger stand after you let people come on your platform and disrespect this man's legacy. And Nipsey died a horrible way, bro.
Yeah, he did.
A horrible way. His family gotta live with that, bro. And you sitting here talking about you want to show respect and show love. Fuck respect. We don't want your money for these burgers. And nigga, somebody disrespect, bro, you get off. Nigga, oh, you rocking with us? Well, go handle that shit and then bring your bitch ass back. You're not welcome in here to have a burger or no fries. Get your bitch ass out of here. Dead homies. And he wasn't wrong. Dead homies. Like nigga, like it ain't like he's that didn't know Nip. Right. Bitch ass, you, every time Nip came to Arizona, you was his guy. Nip didn't know that from LA. Nip knew that from Arizona, bro. Every time Nip went to Arizona, that's who he leaked up with. You was Nip's Arizona guy. Feel me? And that's not to even talk bad. Okay, you did have a relationship with Blood, but it ain't the crippy one you claim to have.
Okay.
You was a out of towner, Arizona, Phoenix, Crip to Nipsey. Dead homies, but still, he graced you with his presence. You got something I didn't even get. You got a chance to get to talk to him, to feel his energy. And you telling me, nigga, you was God blessed your bitch ass with that and you couldn't even hold him down in his absence? You let get on your platform and talk bad about that? And he graced you with your his presence when there's millions of people all over the world will give a arm to have that? Rock star. He's a bitch. And a lot of like that need to be called the out. Dead homies.
Whoa.
Shit made me mad. On bloods.
Man, listen.
And you want to ask why the you got ran off. That's why. Out of here. Stand on something. It's called integrity.
Man.
On bloods.
We're going to touch on the no jumper rumor, man. Then we're going to shut it down, man.
Okay.
They got Munchie B filling in over there. And some other big interviews making headlines, man. The whole thing, man, you think so? Just Adam, you think he's just kind of trolling? You think there's any truth to it? He really shutting down? He's just going to rebrand? Or like, what do you think is the real message?
I think he's going to rebrand it and make sure he don't make the mistakes that he made that caused everything right now.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Man, it's been a lot of content dropping lately since this indictment came out.
Yeah,
man,
it's everywhere, man. Shout out Compton Rick Rock, cause he been covering it, bro. And I'm always gonna give him a voice.
Yeah, he has. Compton Rick Rock.
Compton right there,
Compton
bro.
Rick
Shout
Rock
out
has
Rock,
absolutely been covering this like Walter Cronkite, man. He been on it, man.
Yeah, on it, man. And Compton Rick Rock came a long way, bro. Cause I remember when he was trying to figure out like what to do and how to do it, and he's really doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shout out to him.
Cause he really got in here and he figured this shit out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, cause it's a lot of people that I know that been trying to figure it out and still ain't figured it out. Compton Rick Rock was determined. He here now. He a brand now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Rock, bro. I see you. I watched his journey. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You feel me? So it's like, you feel me? I like to see that. You know?
Okay. Let me ask you this question. Did you see the interview with they had all the guys on? They had Whack 100. Adam22, Trap Lord Ross, DJ Academics.
Yeah, Academics called Whack a Rat.
And did you notice how Whack totally punked Trap Lord Ross, man, and wouldn't let him talk? Did you pay attention to how that went?
Yeah. I paid attention to it though, man. But like I said though, bro, like it's, you know what I'm saying? That's Whack, bro. Like if he can get away with it with you, he gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like Trap Lord Ross shouldn't even have been in the room with Whack. Whack need to be in a room with 10 buff dudes with bald heads that got bad attitudes. Throw him in a room with them. You can't have Whack is a YA baby.
Shit.
Whack is a YA baby. So he's a master at finding weaknesses and reading people, bro. So he knows who he can do that to, and I just think him being in the room with somebody like Trap Lord Ross was already a bad mix, man. Shout out Trap Lord Ross. He be chopping it up with me too, man. Trap Lord Ross, he cool. He a straight dude. I like his content. He got some good content, but I just think that was just, you know what I'm saying? You can't put a predator in the room with prey. It's gonna happen what you seen happen. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Man, I'm gonna shift gears to another major interview. Next up, we got Kanye West wearing the black hoodie.
That's my dog.
With DJ Academics. Okay, that's what I want to hear.
Shout out Kanye West, bro. Hey, I'm behind Kanye 100%. He's tired of these fake ass, two-faced ass, pussy ass. Hey, yo, Kanye, Gemini gang, bro.
Gemini gang.
You Gemini too?
Gemini gang.
So you understand this.
I understand
another Gemini
perfectly.
gang back there. You know what I'm saying?
Understand Kanye West perfectly.
Hey, Kanye, Gemini gang. We here. I understand,
I understand him perfectly.
Completely, bro. We rocking with you over here, homie. Tap in. Joke.
Yeah.
Check in, Kanye.
So do you
Kanye is saying that he's moving out of LA because he feels threatened.
No, Kanye, don't go nowhere, bro. Tap in with Snoopy Badazz, bro. Dead homies. I feel like how you feel. These street ass buster ass, bro. Feel me? We the gods and the kings, nigga. You know. We the gods and the kings. They gotta get out of our way. Gemini gang. They gotta get out of our way. We don't gotta get out of nobody's way. They gotta get out of our way. You ain't gotta go nowhere. Feel me? Dead homies. If you a child of God like me, you know what the I'm talking about. They gonna fall by the wayside anyway.
Got to.
On blood.
Man, Gemini.
Shout out Yeezy though.
Easy, okay, man.
Yeah, because I feel him because when he was saying that was laughing at me when my kid's mother and all this shit, bro. I feel you. I feel you. Just look into the legend of Snoopy Badazz, and you're gonna see that I feel you, bro. These ain't shit. They think with they dick, and these hoes ain't shit, bro. I feel you, bro. These dead homies, nigga.
Good, man.
I had to send that message to my Yeezy, bro. Let him know that he ain't alone, bro. We understand, bro. Dead homies. Do you feel him? He be going off on these black Nazis and shit. I thought of that first. I thought of that before Kanye. No, I gotta say this. I thought of the Nazi shit before Kanye.
Oh, you did?
Yes. Before he put on the black yeah, nigga, before he put on the black Ku Klux Klan shit, that was my idea. I said I'm gonna put on the red Ku Klux Klan shit, and I'm gonna start the Ru Klux Klan.
Okay, the Ru Klux Klan, okay.
Instead of like the Pa Ru Klux Klan, the Ru Klux Klan, the RKK, and we gonna have the red on with the red KKK shit on, but it's gonna be red though. And we gonna be, we the elite bloods. We tripping. I thought of that. This was before, you remember, blood. Yeah, blood. I said this shit, blood. Like so when Kanye came to that, I said, oh, he's a genius. He's great. So I understand him on a level that he would, if me and Kanye had a conversation, he would be blown away because he can probably tell me what he's thinking, and I would probably say, yeah, because you feel like this because of and he'd be like, whoa, you're right. Bro, I get it. Yeah, Gemini shit.
Gemini.
Jedis. Stupid. They're stupid. We're the smart ones. They're dumb. They don't get it. We're thinking with two brains. Everybody else is thinking with one. That's what they don't understand. Feel me? That's why, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Man, so Kanye, man, you know, some people, they saying, oh, you're paranoid. He thinking, he threatened the Jews. He dissed Jay-Z, his Playboy Cardi
People
thing.
that's not paranoid die. A paranoid live long. I'm paranoid now. When you put up right now and you see me and my, what did we do?
Got behind the car in tactical position.
Like we was about to what?
Like Marine Corps.
Okay.
I seen it.
I'm paranoid now. That's not paranoid gets smoked. So he's got every right to be paranoid.
Situational awareness.
Yeah. You feel me? I'm scared now. Shit.
Okay.
Dead homies.
Hey, I had a chance to watch some of your interviews in the past. You know, I catch up on your No Jumper interviews. And I know you mentioned in your last interview you was trying to change your life, get away from the streets regarding that, and gangbanging is death, jail, or the wheelchair.
It is.
How are you feeling about your journey now, especially in light of everything we talked about, man?
Man, I just feel like, man, gangbanging is in a situation to where being a blood or Crip is just a lifestyle now. You know what I'm saying? You like going to go kill somebody because you a blood or killing a Crip because you, that shit, bro, you're gonna go to jail trying to do that shit, bro. For me, but people that live that shit, it's gonna be in them. Like, for instance, I'm not actively out there a Paru killing people and doing all this, but when I speak, you're gonna still hear me say blood because that's who I've been for so long, and that's how I speak. Blood is like saying homie to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like breathing to me. I'm not saying it to make myself feel like I'm just the hardest blood. It's just the way I talk. Like I blood Crips. Like, and I would feel the same way if it was Cripping and he could, like, a cousin me don't bother me. Feel me? If me slipping up saying blood at times don't bother him, his cousin is not gonna bother me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yes, I do consider myself a Damu. You know what I'm saying? But do I think that people should represent blood and Paru to the point where, oh yeah, you wanna go kill somebody or kill another black man for it? No, bro. That era of it is over, bro. Dead homies, man. You know what I'm saying, blood? We need politician blood and Parus at this point, nigga. We need some judge Parus. We need some DA Parus. Shit, we probably even need some police officer Parus, nigga. That's the only way this shit gonna advance. Anything that don't grow is what?
Dead.
It's dead. So, like, blood, like, this shit gotta advance, bro. It's dead homies. If it ain't advancing, I don't want to be a part of it. I'm a mob. Dead homies, blood. You feel me?
Now, one guy from the West Coast, man, who's been trolling for years now, you know, he's been to Nipsey's grave. He's been very disrespectful to Nipsey. He's dissed Draco. He's trolled pretty much everybody, man. GBL Gaston.
Man, that nigga's a buster. I don't even want to get at Buster no attention, bro. Like
now,
man,
recently, man.
You know what I'm talking about.
Did you see the video of him getting packed out?
Is it new?
Yeah, it just came out yesterday.
Oh, so they got him.
They got him.
What happened?
They had
Tell
him in
me.
a car. It looks like they kidnapped him.
Oh yeah.
And,
you don't think it was a stunt?
Stage.
You want to see the video?
Yeah, let me see it. All right.
Okay.
You think it was staged?
Stage. He always doing stage.
He's a bitch, bro. But you know what though? Something bad gonna happen to that boy, bro. Cause it was one that did that shit, the Block Boy, and he ended up getting killed, bro. Like rest in peace to him, cause he was a homie. He was from the mob. You feel me? Rest in peace to Blood, though. Like that's what I'm saying. Niggas gotta learn from that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing that. Like what are you getting out of going to disrespect people's graves, bro? That's like who the raised you, bro? Like I swear to God, my son, I would my son up, bro. Like, bro, nigga, we don't do no shit like that. The fuck is wrong with you? Disrespecting graves and shit for views. Somebody gonna kill your ass. Getting marked all out. GBO Gaston? I don't know where they supposed to be from. I did it.
One dude says on 50s, and I think another one dude's from 60s.
Oh, it's the neighborhood that got him.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, nigga, that shit ain't cool, bro. He's a cornball, bro. Like, nigga, that shit ain't cool, man. But if they got him, they got him. But I don't know. Hopefully it ain't a skit. You feel me? They should have beat the fuck out of him. Nigga, they didn't want to catch no case, huh?
They didn't do too much of that.
Yeah, little buster ass nigga. Nigga's a buster, bro. Like, I don't even, like that just give me cringy energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I see him, when I see the GBO Gaston dude, it just gives me cringy energy. Like, bro, that is not the type of shit Snoopy like in his ecosystem. I don't even want that in my universe, bro. Like, get your buster ass out of here. Nigga see you and just beat you up. Like, doing that goofy shit. You get what I'm saying, though? You know what I'm talking about, Blood. Blood's a weirdo, bro. Like,
Man, you know that, man, the internet been going crazy lately, man. It's like a karmic loop for Whack 100. They on Whack 100 ass now. The internet is all over. In the news,
man,
I saw something real quick. I saw something on Whack 100. They bringing up recordings. Did you happen to see Hassan Campbell's interview? They bringing up recordings, a recording of Big U talking about his extortions. They brought up every last one of them. And then on top of that, he has a recording of Whack 100 allegedly providing guns to Big U on record recording for Crips to go against Crips. And he say clearly, and he said, man, let them kill each other. Did you hear that recording?
no, I didn't. But shit, nigga.
What's your thoughts on that?
Nigga, let them kill each other. You're Pyro, shit, nigga.
That's what he said.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. What the fuck? Like, you're Pyro. Like, what he? If he thought any other way, I would look at him different. You know?
Yeah. But man, that's some heavy information considering, man.
That's been the saying from the minute since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that shit's
Niggas kill
crazy.
each other. Like, you know what I mean?
Man, what's your take on those recordings surfacing and how Whack, it's kind of like Big U out the way. He was so bloodthirsty. It seemed like they seen Big U go down. Now the internet got like this karma loop. Now they on his ass. You know what I mean?
Hey, we gonna sit back and we gonna see how it play out. But what people gotta understand is when you put out negative energy, do you think you're about to have a good future? Do you think you had a good ending? Bro, it comes back, bro. So you can do all you can to try to destroy a person, bro. That's not gonna put you in a mansion on a hill with $1 million in your bank account, bro. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna end up with that. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're in the, what you call it, karmic loop. So it's like, that's on Blood. I don't know what be getting out of trying to expose somebody or to try to destroy somebody else's name or reputation. Like, okay, you got it done, nigga, but you're about to get yours too. Like, you feel me? You're not gonna be, this is not gonna make you the on Blood.
Yeah, I think
it's not gonna help you, bro.
Yeah, I think that's what he thought. So,
it's not gonna help you, bro. You know.
I think that's what he thought, man.
You know? But I wish nothing for the best for everybody in this situation. I mean, Whack included. Hopefully they figured it out, and I hope he can learn from this shit too, man. Like, bro, now you got what you wanted. Now what? Now what? That's the $1 million question. He said, why he not in the RICO? That's the $1 million question, my nigga. I don't know why he's not in it either.
Now, some of the other big news going down, man, is Sauce Walka. He's in Memphis with his artist, Say So P. The video dropped, man. His artist gets killed. Sauce Walka gets shot in the leg. What's your thoughts on that?
I think that is a sad situation. More for the dude that got killed, because it's like, nigga, now you a hashtag for your homies to get clout off of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know why. I don't really know why he was shot, but I feel sad for the dude who lost his life.
They say he stole $200,000.
Oh, well, shit, nigga. I didn't know that. He should have charged that shit to the. You should have bought a gun. 200,000, 10,000 for the security, 50,000 for the burners, and he didn't spend the 200,000 right. That's on his ass. I don't know what to tell him, but shout out Soft Walker though. Soft Walker boo though. I don't really know what to say. If you stole $200,000 from him, if I stole $200,000 from him, I'm gonna move right. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't moving right. That's what I be saying. Be thinking this shit is a game, bro. Want to do gangster shit until some gangster shit happens. Want to be involved in gangster shit, but not ready to protect themselves from some gangster shit.
Facts.
If you steal 200,000, that means you got to be alert. Nigga, I just hit it for 200 bands, man. Dead homies, nigga, they coming. I just hit them, blood. We don't need to be playing, blood. But if you want to be arrogant and not paranoid, you gonna end up like blood. See, they should have been paranoid. You get what I'm saying? You see how being paranoid to save your life? Yeah. Nigga, if they was paranoid, look at them motherfuckers. If Sauce Walker and what's blood name that got killed?
Say so P.
If blood was paranoid like me and Kanye West, he'd be alive right now.
Oh, that's right.
So now, you know, a couple of days go by and Sauce Walker.
Be a little scary. You gotta have a little scariness there.
Sauce Walker does an interview. Yeah. And during this interview, you know, he says that he has no plans of retaliating, that he's going to respect the streets, and that, you know what I'm saying, he's not going to do nothing.
As he should, man. Shout out Sauce Walker, homie. Whoa. I mean,
the killer got killed.
He didn't have anything to do with that. No, he didn't. Yeah, man. Shout out Sauce Walker. I think that was the best thing that he could say. I agree with him. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't retaliate in the streets. He should just fall back. You know what I'm saying? Let karma do what it do, homie. He did he said what he was supposed to say. What y'all want him to say? Yeah, we gonna kill all you. He like then niggas gonna say he's stupid. He answered it right. Feel me?
So now a few days go by, they release a picture. Mm-hmm. One of the guys gets caught with his mask off on camera. I don't know where they caught him at. And then just like a day or two later, this guy winds up dead in Houston.
Hey, you know, like I say, man, it's the universe, bro. You get back what you put out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to be the running around killing and thinking one day somebody ain't gonna bring your hat to you. You're not bulletproof. You're flesh and bones, just like the you killed. You can be knocked down too. You know what I'm saying? He got what he put out. Like, ain't that what happened?
I think they say the hit came out of Houston, and they said the killers came from Houston up there. And when he took the mask off, once they aired that was like, oh, he caught, he's sloppy. So they slumped him in order to keep him from. That's what happened. But what do you think about this? Witnesses said the killer stood over Sauce Walker, stood over him.
Rainwater,
yeah.
Hold on, what Rainwater?
Mo3's manager came out and said that
he got to do with all this.
Stood over
Sauce Walker. And pretty much gave him a pass.
Ain't they saying Rainwater had something to do with Mo3?
No.
I've never heard that. No.
That was his manager.
Oh, they tried to say he set up his, I know they tried to say, you said everything that. They tried to say Rainwater set up, but I don't know. Like I said, that ain't my politics, I don't know. Right. They said the dude stood over Sauce?
They say he stood over Sauce, they gave him a flesh wound, a leg shot, pow. But like gave him a pass. Or either the gun could have jammed. I don't know, it could have been, malfunction. Could have been, nigga, he stood over him,
Well, shit, nigga, like, hey. Nigga, count his blessings.
Count his blessings, yeah. That's why he said probably I ain't gonna retaliate. He's just gonna get on with that one. You know what I mean?
You gave me a pass.
They spared to give him a pass. Yeah, he got to get on with that one. Yeah.
Shout out Sauce Walker though, man.
Now, since our last interview, Lil Durk has been indicted for murder for hire. He is. They got a lot of.
Broke my heart when they arrested Lil Durk, man. That hurt my heart, bro. Like because I feel Lil Durk, bro. Like, look, bro. Like. The internet will have you crash out, bro. Like I feel him, bro. You gotta understand, like I don't agree with how King Von went out, like far as what he went out for. He went out behind Asian Doll, because for me that was some punk shit. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing unnecessary shots at NBA YoungBoy. Blood was throwing unnecessary shots at Blood behind the bitch. So Von started that for me. So, but I understand it from Quando Rondo's point of view, and I understand it from Lil Durk's point of view. Like Lil Durk, man, like you gotta understand, King Von was special to him. You know what I'm saying? So for him to lose his boy the way he lost his boy, then these internet trolls, the same people that's calling him stupid right now, saying that he crashed out, was the ones in the comments talking about Sly for Vaughn. You ain't doing nothing for Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? So he was up under a lot of peer pressure, bro. And I kind of feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for Dirk because I understand him. If I was in that situation, I might have would have did the same thing. If one of my got knocked down, and I'm on the internet telling me Sly for him, and I got all this money. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And I'm gonna keep it real. It's that I know that's only worth $20. That won't even hit the corner and throw a rock for they homies. This was worth millions and put it all on the line for his friend, bro. That got respect from me. Shout out Lil Durk, bro, because he put it all on the line for his friend, King Von. He had everything. All the baddest bitch at home, his kids, the money, the fame. And he was willing to say all that and put it all on the line for King Von. We need more gangsters like Durk. Straight the fuck up. Because that ain't even worth $5-10 that won't even go around the corner to fight for with me. You feel me?
I think what he honors so much
threw it all on the line for his friend, man.
Yeah, I think what he honors so much for Von is because, man, and I'm not sure if you guys understand the schematics of how O Block look, but O Block is like imagine an island with a bunch of sharks around it. And as soon as they come out the gates, they everywhere around there. You know what I mean? And King Von, they executed to take that money back to the hood to prepare them dudes to go to war. That's why they were so vicious. So I think that's what Von respected. He stayed in the trenches, helped continue to fight the battle. Then when he got knocked down, he had no choice but to kind of like do this, man.
Yeah, man.
I got a question for you, man. Now this is gonna get real crazy now, bro. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Sexy Red. Have you heard about what's going on with her? They said Sexy Red.
What about my wife?
Your
What
wife.
she do
Okay,
now?
wait a minute. Hold on before you say that.
What she do now?
Hold on.
That girl
what your
always
wife did
doing
now?
something.
They said Sexy Red is exposed as a CIA operative since 2018 in leaked docs, mission deemed culturally critical.
What the f is culturally critical?
Meaning?
Man, who gives a f? These bitches all, man, every girl's a snitch to me. I don't care about that. I still been that over. I don't care about that. What female ain't gonna tell?
That's a fact.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Nigga, I don't care about a girl being nigga. I fuck a snitch, bitch.
Okay.
What's up, Sexy Red? I don't give a fuck about that, bro. Man, that's a female, nigga. I always said females shouldn't gangbang anyway. I don't agree with females gangbanging. They're all gonna tell. I wouldn't go do nothing with a female. I don't give a fuck if I've been with her every day for 9 years. I'm not doing shit with her. Because she's going to tell, nigga. She would never know about nothing I do. Feel me? Especially if she don't know nothing, she can't tell nothing. Like, nigga, like, I don't care about Sexy Red being a CI. Feel me? Shit, nigga. Feel me?
Okay.
Now, another thing that's been going on, man, is Lil Baby, man. They are trying to get an indictment against Lil Baby.
They're gonna get it.
And 4PF. You know, they got his ops in the courtroom already facing a RICO.
They're coming. That means they're coming. That's why he changed it from 4PF to what, Glass Window Entertainment? Yeah. Feel me? They gonna learn, bro. They gonna learn. Stop playing with these people, bro. Like that shit. That look at homie. It's over, my. Like, bro, you can't pull up. Remember okay. You know when you see the movies and the rap videos and be killing on blocks, knocking down their corners, bro. It's over. You do that today, you're going to go to jail. There's a camera on every corner. You have this thing called a phone where they always know where the you at, and they can take the cell towers and find your ass, bro. You're not going to get away with it, bro. It's over, bro. Y'all gotta find other ways to retaliate with your ops. How about getting more money than your ops? That's legal. And that'll really make them feel like shit, don't you think? You get more money than your ops, nigga, feel me? You don't want your ops to die, because you're gonna go to jail. But you want them to live. You want them to be alive so they can see you shine. You want your ops to live so they can see you shine. You don't want them to die. Beat them another way, right? Let them live, man. I want all my ops to live because y'all gonna see, you got to watch this movie. You gotta watch this movie. Nah. I will pay $1 million to see the expressions on y'all face while y'all watch this movie, and you can't be dead for me to see it. I need you to be alive, man. So I don't want none of my ops to die.
Okay, here we go.
Watch me shine, baby.
What's your man? Give me. I know you're gonna have a crazy perspective on this one, man.
Yeah.
Big Meech, 50 Cent, Rick Ross.
Big Meech is out of pocket. And I feel bad for Little Meech in the situation. Because Little Meech didn't do anything wrong, bro. Little Meech was just trying to act in his movies, homie, and he was actually the one being loyal. He was being loyal to 50 Cent until his dad came home. But I talked to Blue Da Vinci, and it seems to me Big Meech has always made wrong decisions that hurted the Black Mafia family brand. And I talked to Blue. I don't want to go into detail because I don't know what he want me to say on here.
Okay.
But from my understanding from Blue Da Vinci, Big Meech always made decisions that hurted the brand. He never thought for the brand. He thought for the moment. You get what I'm saying? Like with the Jeezy shit. The only reason Jeezy was able to get away because Big Meech told him, man, I don't care about that rap shit, man. Do your thing. Not thinking, but you got Blue Da Vinci. He's a rapper. You got these other rappers. You need him to stay connected because he popping right now to put these on. But you let the go because you didn't care about it because you was already getting dope money and you was already so you didn't care. Like he always made decisions for himself. And I seen some truth in that when he got out of jail and he didn't take into consideration that 50 Cent helped his son make their family millionaires and gave them away, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to take bro, I can't really with you, Ross, because it's going to put my son in a fucked up situation. He didn't even think for his son, bro.
Now you see their relationship done. Rick Ross and Meech's relationship is over too.
What?
Yeah. Their relationship is done.
How?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, something happened between them two. Yeah, something went down.
Because Rick Ross used Meech to antagonize 50. Because Rick Ross can't bring to the table what 50 could bring to the table. And look at Big Meech realized he got played, bro. You know what I'm saying? He didn't take into consideration his son, and he didn't take into consideration that 50 can do more for him than him. And 50 was a helping hand, bro. Look it, I believe Meech should have stayed loyal to 50, bro. I believe Meech should have never had no dealings with Rick Ross. He should have been loyal to 50, because if Rick Ross felt so much about Meech, when Meech was doing that time, he should have gave a helping hand then. That's what I feel. 50 helped that, bro, and Big Meech is wrong, and what's happening now is showing y'all that he was wrong. He didn't get nothing, like I said, when you do some bullshit, you don't get nothing good out of it when you do bullshit. He was supposed to, like me, if I was Big Meech and my son was playing me and 50 did all this to him, couldn't nobody say shit to me about 50. Matter of fact, my whole brand is over there under G Unit now. Don't tell me a thing, nigga. Dead homies, he know the way. He done already figured it out. He cracked the code. My son is a star. I couldn't have did it for him, because I was locked up building this legacy. You feel me? You're supposed to throw your son the ball. You built the legacy in the streets. Now your son got the industry. Let me throw you the ball. I'm going to support this. You don't go with the op of the who making all this shit possible when everybody know 50 is real loyal. He's a 48 laws of power freak, and he don't take bullshit, bro. I have never seen 50 Cent do something to somebody that didn't do nothing to him.
Well, 50's the underdog,
He's
man.
a little harsh. He's a little harsh, but everybody that he came at did something to him. And he tried to help him. He tried to help him.
How old are you, Snoop?
How old is it? 33.
You 33,
yeah,
so yeah.
Jesus.
50, okay, Jesus age. 50,
Yeah.
so you probably already know, so I'll ask some perspective to you about 50.
I always said, tell him that.
50,
Yeah, that's Jesus,
50 man was, when he came into the game, he not even supposed to be here.
He's not supposed to be here.
50. When he came into the game.
Why is 50 not supposed to be here?
Man, he was barred from every studio in the United States of America.
50 was in the same situation in New York that Snoopy Badazz is in on the West.
Okay, all right.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
My nigga, it's the people that got the power. They see you as a threat. They gonna tell, like for instance, it's a certain section that don't with me because in his situation, the person that was pressing the line over there was Preem. Preem was making that whole section out with 50 and get behind Ja Rule. You feel me? And 50 went against that shit. Feel me? And they went around the industry and told all the top don't.
Then you do know what was going on over there for sure.
Yeah. They told all the top don't with blood. The only reason he was able to get out to the industry is why? Because who? Nope.
Came to the West Coast.
Jam Master Jay couldn't even do nothing to him.
Man,
He got
Dr.
smoked.
Dre.
Dr. Dre and Eminem saved blood.
Dr. Dre, he had to come to the West
Dr.
Coast.
Dre and Eminem saved blood. Why? I'm gonna tell you why they was able to save him. Because they were not involved in the New York politics.
Right.
That wasn't their politics. You get what I'm saying? So they was able to come snatch him and ignore that shit.
The New York politics don't be on. So you're right. I mean, it's appreciate what you just add some perspective
New
to
York
me.
politics, bro.
It was
like, no
he
50
had to
Cent.
get out of there. But Preem and what he was mixed in, and I mean, this shit get deep. I mean, you know, they was banging out with each other. They was trying to kill 50 over there, and these guys. I mean, this shit was a war over there, you know. And so 50 came out to the West Coast, and man, and he blew up, man. So man, shout out to the West Coast
yeah, man,
for that.
Hey, I with 50, man, but when it comes, I do respect the legacy of Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? I think Big Meech did his thing. You feel me? But he disappointed me as a fan of Black Mafia family. He disappointed me as a fan the way he dealt with that situation, bro. I would think that Big Meech would have been smarter than that, and that just showed me that he's not really a smart dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's no disrespect to Meech. I still got respect for him, but it just showed me he's not as smart as I thought he was, man. Like, you supposed to take your kid and your son's career comes before yours, man. You had your turn, bro. It's your son's turn, man. You was supposed to move for the best interest of your child, and he didn't. That's the problem I got with Meech, bro. Like, you put the thing for, and I feel sorry for Lil Meech in that situation because he didn't deserve any of this. He didn't deserve the disrespect from 50. He didn't deserve none of it, bro. He was like, the f is going on? He didn't even know what was going on. You feel me? He got caught up, bro.
I seen in a clip, you know, I couldn't find the whole clip, but I think it was with Witty Apparatus where you said you thought Kendrick Lamar was talking to you when he referred to like taking 4 fades or something.
It's not, like I say, I look at it more like an alley hoop. You feel me? Because Kendrick, like I say, Kendrick Lamar, I keep getting both interviews mixed up for me. Kendrick Lamar won, and I'm going to keep saying this. This is my narrative, and I'm going to stick to it. Kendrick Lamar wanted me on that project. He wanted me on the project, but he couldn't put me on the project due to the politics of the people that's around him that I don't get along with. You feel me? So instead of him putting me on the project, he basically did me a solid and shot me an alley hoop. And that alley hoop was to mention the fact that I ran, that he said, that's why he said if you ever ran a fade and ran 3 more back to back, keep your mouth closed and keep it rap. I'm the only rapper with a name that's did that. And that's a Paru. And it happened in his hood at his park. So that was an alley hoop. He basically deal me the same way he did Draco. He can't say Draco's name because a lot of Draco haters is around him. So he threw me and threw Draco an alley hoop in that project, man. Shout out Kendrick. I appreciate that.
That's another Gemini too.
Just know, another Gemini. Just know, Kendrick, I'm letting you know, blood, I caught that, bro. It's love, bro. Dead homies.
You know, yeah, I mean,
it was an alley hoop. I believe that. Feel me in my soul.
How did you learn about him wanting you on his project?
Word of the mouth of the streets, and I know the people that's involved. I just know the situation well. I know the situation very well.
Now, you took these 4 fades, man. You know, this has been a big thing, you know, that you've been, you know, that's been talked about, man. You know, can you kind of break down that situation a little bit?
It basically, like, gotta tell it from the top, huh? No, but basically, man, I said some things that about a certain section or whatever to whack 100. It wasn't nothing that I said publicly. I said it in the text messages, and to hinder my career, to try to prove that I'm a buster or whatever. He took the text messages and posted it to his Instagram account. When he posted it to his Instagram account, you know, his whole plan was to, you know, have all the Parus riled up and be speaking on this rapper Snoopy Badazz that's a gangster with a Jerry curl. And what's gonna happen is Snoopy Badazz is not gonna pull up and run them fades. Now he's marked off forever. Now he gonna get put off his hood because he said some shit he couldn't stand on, which proved that his raps ain't shit. So that's why he posted it. But instead, you know, it backfired on him because when he posted it, I put up and ran the 4 fades. You know what I'm saying? I got my ass whooped all 4, but I ran them, bro, and it kind of like up his plan. That's why I'm still here today, because I was supposed to be done, in 2019, and I'm still here. So, you know, it was just a move that he was trying to do to mark me out, but it actually shit, it actually made it a legend. To be honest with you, you feel me? So, yeah. But if I was a buster and scary, the 4 phase would have never happened. You feel me? But basically, I said some shit that I said some shit. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? You know that people didn't agree with what I said, and they told me to pull up in their hood to run their phase if I feel like that, and I put up and accepted my issues, my nigga.
That's a lot of phase to run back to back on the streets. I mean, I hear about people running that in jail.
I ran 4 on the streets, bro. I ran 4 with them, and you know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be over after that, you know? But it seems like everybody got more madder at me because I put up and ran the phase. It's like they got mad because it was Snoopy. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? I didn't mark out. So it was like, now we got to try something else. Oh, he a hood hopper. Oh, he a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? It's just all tactics these buster ass move because something about me makes them feel insecure and inferior, you know? Feel me? They need to go get counseling or something, man. Talk to their moms and their dad or something and try to understand themselves a little bit more, bro, because hating on me ain't gonna make you better.
Was that the most fades you've ran back to back?
Yeah, hell yeah, that was. Now, I've ran fades in the pen in the county, but it's never been just consistently like that. Like, if I run a fade, get a rest. I get the rest or something. I didn't get no rests or nothing. Feel me? I didn't get no rest or nothing.
It was one after another, just right back to back.
It was one after another. And it's like, the weaker I became, the more aggressive I got. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, you can't claim to be a gangster and complain when you end up in gangster situations. Shit, nigga, I'm a gangster. I ended up in a gangster situation, and I handled it like a gangster. You feel me? Now, something these can't do. Feel me? You ain't gonna never hear about me getting knocked out and peanut butter put in my ass. Dead homies. You might hear about me running from a with a pistol. You might hear about me getting my ass whooped from catching 4 phase back to back, but you ain't gonna never hear about me getting raped or something taken from me or nothing. You ain't gonna, or me rolling it up off the yard. You ain't gonna get those stories on Bloods. They don't exist. Or putting peanut butter, making a crustable out of my ass. Feel me? You ain't gonna hear about that.
X4 just got released.
Yeah.
And that's what he said. He said he knocked some dude out, and then somebody else came along and put peanut butter in him.
Yeah, that's 4 extras. That's that's been a thing they do. Like you know what I'm saying? Munchie ain't the only victim of that shit. He's just one of the victims. It's just it's something that happens, bro. Like, nigga, if you's a buster, feel me, the right catch you, he gonna knock you out and put peanut butter in your ass. It's like the ultimate. It's like a humiliation thing, bro. Mm-hmm. It's a humiliation thing. Like, how can you come back, nigga, on your gangster after you let it do that to you, bro? You's a buster, bro. You show so much weaknesses in that moment, bro. Like, if the op can catch you, knock you out, and put peanut butter in your ass, you just proved to everybody that you can't stand on your own. So why is you from the hood, man? That's the whole point of the put on, to see if you can stand on that shit. You just prove you can't stand on your own. If you can't stand on your own, you are always going to be a bad representation of whatever you represent, because you can't stand on your own first. You have to be able to stand on your own first. Then we're going to see what you like with the crowd. See if you can work with. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't do it on your own, bro, you just a buster, like Munchie B. Like, Blood's a buster, bro. Straight bitch.
4X gets out of jail, and he calls X4 a cheerleader. Mm-hmm. I interviewed X4. They were trying to say they were going to put him off the hood. You know, they had a lot of stuff was going on with X4, man. Mm-hmm. And then so he gets out. You know, he trademarked off the back, which is something that 4X.
That was a corny. That was a hater move
for a long time.
That was a hater move. Because that's 4X shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, that's what I don't. And I'm gonna say this, bro. Like X4, bro, little homie. It's the big homie Snoopy Badazz, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this ain't the way, bro. You and 4X looks better together, bro, as a force, bro. All this trying to be in competition with each other, homie. Like, have more love for your set and your section than that, man. You know what I'm saying, blood? Like, y'all can do the off the back the shit together, bro. It's not a good look. It's not a good look for your brother to come up with something that you go trademark it to be funny, bro. Go into business with them, bro. Build something together, like how Nipsey and them came together and did the All Money In and the Marathon clothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both from 40s, man. Make that shit work, bro, because it's not a good look on you, my Snoopy. Dead homies. I just think it look corny, bro. What he doing, bro? That shit ain't cool. Like, even, yeah, I'm a op, I'm a down movement nigga, but I know real shit and fake shit. And, you know what I'm saying, blood? Like, stand on that 40 shit. You go talk to your homeboy for extra, man. Squash that shit. For extra just seemed like a nigga to me that really never had nothing in life, bro, and he just happy to be able to do what he want to do, and he just expressing himself, bro. And I used to not like the, I ain't gonna lie, I used to not like 4 Extra, but now the more and more I look at him, I said, man, it's just trying to make it, bro. He just want to do his thing, and he really don't know what to do, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, man, stop hating on 4 Extra, X4, bro. Y'all come together and do y'all thing, man. Dead homies, blood. You feel me?
Now,
I just don't like the way that shit look, you know? It shit don't look right.
Bringing it back to Kendrick Lamar real quick, man, and the Kanye West interview. He says he's jealous of Kendrick Lamar. Says Drake is 1,000 times better.
That's Kanye. He's Kanyeing. You know what I'm saying? Like put it like this. You would rather for a person to be to be honest with you than to lie on you. I'd rather tell me, man, I'm jealous or even I'm hating. If he's being honest about it, like, okay, remember the other day we was talking about some shit, I ain't gonna say what we was talking about, and you was like, man, he was like, man, you hating right now. And I said, yeah, you know, I'm probably a little hating right now. And you was like, oh, that's right, my nigga, at least you owning it. I said, yeah, I owned it, right? Okay, like, at least he owning it. It's the that's jealous and hating that won't tell you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even think he's, like, come on, man. I don't think a billionaire is really too jealous of anybody. Like, nigga, you gotta work for $1 billion. But at the same token, though, like, even if he is, at least he's honest about it. Whatever you is, tell the truth. Don't be a hater or jealous and not admitting it, nigga.
I think what he kind of said was, the way I interpreted it was he was kind of like, you know, not necessarily about the Kendrick, but he mentioned something about Playboy Cardi, like, talk to me. Don't let my daughter get trafficked by these people. He was really like,
I feel him. I feel him because he have a beautiful daughter, homie, and these dudes in this world is predators, and ain't nobody gonna protect your baby, nigga, no little girl like their father. So I understand him. He love his daughter, and he's been in the industry, and he see how beautiful women is done, and he know that his daughter is on the way to being a beautiful ass woman, and he's scared for her, nigga. Shout out Kanye. I told you I feel you. I know, nigga. On Bloods, nigga. He's scared for his baby.
Another thing that he talked about, man, he kind of went at Jim Jones, and he went at Jim Jones because he said that somebody paid Jim Jones $2 million to meet Kanye, and then Kanye asked him for like a PDF of some clothing or some designs, and Jim Jones was like, I don't know how to do it. And so, for, you know, what's your thoughts on that?
I agree with Kanye, because bitch ass, if I just helped you make $2 million and didn't ask for nothing for it, nigga, and I told you to get me a PDF, and you said you don't know, nigga, that's disrespectful. Let me tell you what Snoopy Badazz would have did if Kanye West helped me make $2 million and he asked for a PDF. I would be embarrassed to even tell him that I don't know how to do it. I'd be like, let me hit you right back, and I'm finna go pay $1,000.
Do you know that's what Kanye West said? Kanye West said in the interview, he said, why don't you go ask one of your little homies to do it for you?
I didn't know that.
That's exactly what he said.
But basically what I'm saying is, if a helped me made $2 million and he told me to do something that I didn't know how to do, I'm about to take that as an opportunity right there to learn it for him, because he already gave me a solid and helped me make $2 million and then helped me to do shit. Nigga, $2 million? I did more for it. I gave me $40. You get what I'm saying? So Kanye West, y'all gotta understand, like, it'll sound crazy to a that thinks on a lower level, but to a that's vibrating on the same energy that he is, you're gonna understand exactly what the fuck he's saying, bro. Now, a bum, stupid that wants a handout is probably gonna look at him like, tripping on he maybe Jim Jones didn't know how to make a PDF. Yeah, stupid like you will say that.
Absolutely.
Dead homies. But he's looking at it like, nigga, I just helped you make $2 million. $2 million. Not 200,000, not 2,000. $2 million. $1 million can change a nigga life. Helped your broke ass make $2 million like Kanye said. And I asked you for a PDF and you told me you don't know how to get it. I can hit this slim money up give him $1,000 and he gonna get it made. Am I lying? You know how to make a PDF? Boom, Kanye, there go my PDF right there. You see what I'm talking about? See how easy that was? So all blood had to do.
You know what Kanye West said also in the interview? No, I want to paraphrase this. Kanye West said he didn't even want none of the money. He said he called him a broke ass. He said I'm a billionaire. He said it's not even about the $2 million. It was about the fact that you told me
I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it. And I
You
just
feel me? Like
it was a $2 million that Kanye wanted nothing from.
even if I didn't know how to do it, I wouldn't have the heart to tell it that made me $2 million, help me make $2 million. I wouldn't even be able to tell it. I'm trying to please you at this point. Hey, Snoopy, you got a white shirt? Hell yeah, I got one. What size you need, nigga? Feel me? Pro Club, Shaka? What you need? AAA? Oh my mind. And guess what? I don't even got no t-shirt, but I'm finna go buy one. You feel me? Yeah, nigga, like $2 million, blood. Blood help you make $2 million, bro, and you don't know how to get a PDF? Man, please. If I would have came back and told y'all this shit, like, yeah, how you made me $2 million? Hey, man, Kanye just hit me this morning, asked for a PDF, man. I told him no. Y'all probably would have cussed me out. Like, bro, like, you don't supposed to tell blood that. You supposed to go get it made. You got $2 million. You could go, that nigga say, nigga, how, what you say he said? Why he didn't do what?
He said, why don't you go ask somebody?
Yeah.
Man, he's like, man, he said, go ask one of the little homies that's next to you. He said, I just made you $2 million. $2 million, he said. You
These
can't
low
ask
vibrational
somebody.
niggas wouldn't understand.
And Kanye called him broke and everything else.
As
Called
he
him
should.
a bum. He called him all kind of names.
As he should, because you're showing why you didn't have $2 million before Kanye helped you get it. You're showing that you're a bum. You're showing that why you didn't have it, because you don't have the want to learn nothing. You don't want to have to learn. We are 2025. If you don't know how to make a PDF, an MP3, or any of this shit, what's the fact? If you don't know how to, if you don't, bro, it's over, bro. This is not the industry for you, bro.
No, it ain't over.
You don't see these cameras and shit? Like, it's a new world, bro. If you don't know how to work a StreamYard or any, you get what I'm trying to say? If you don't know how to do any of this shit, bro, then you're wasting your time, bro.
How about this?
Yeah.
Ask AI.
Yeah, that too. You know what I'm saying? Ask AI, Gemini, GPS chat, all that shit, nigga. Like, yeah, like, he didn't even, that's why Kanye got so mad. It's too much information.
Too smart.
It's a that don't even got $1 in his pocket that can go make a PDF right now. He helped you make $2 million. $2 million? Kanye, what you need, bro? I need $2 million. Dead homies, but I bet you I can get you a PDF. Yeah. I can get you one fast. Like, what is wrong? Bud, like it's nothing he can't ask for after that.
Man.
Don't even
Facts.
tell me shit. Like, bro, don't even
Facts.
tell me that. Nigga, feel me? He gave game to what's them whips he gave game?
Maybachs.
He gave game 2 Maybachs. Do you think if Kanye asked him for a PDF anything, Game gonna say he don't know? No, hell no. Game gonna get whatever done. Kanye got a good heart though. He one of the only rappers that I see giving out shit. These other don't give away nothing. Yeah, it's a Gemini. That's how we are, huh? We just everybody our child, huh? Facts. That's a Gemini. Everybody becomes our child, blood. Feel me? We feel like we start thinking people's our responsibility on Bloods. We got that shit bad. Yes, yeah.
Now, in some surprising news that I don't think anybody really seen coming, and I don't think anybody knew it was coming, but Yella Beezy gets picked up for capital murder for putting a hit on Mo 3.
I think he's gonna beat it. For one, they dropped his bail too low, and if all they got is a witness for the prosecution, nigga, that's not enough evidence, bro. And him putting out $40,000 shit, he a rapper. He probably wanted to pull out $40,000 and take a picture with it. Like, nigga, that shit ain't. You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? He got. It's sad, but he got action at beating that.
I agree with you that I think that out of everybody who's catching cases, he got the best odds.
Yeah.
But he does have some obstacles that he's gonna have to overcome. You know, like the dude who's snitching, they're saying that he actually has audio of him and Beezy on the phone.
So he been a rat the whole time.
That's what they saying.
Well, if they got that, I really don't know. That's scary, bro. They said they got audio? If they got that audio, I don't see how he gonna get out of that. But if they don't have that audio, man, he could walk.
I mean, it's yeah. I mean, we ain't seen the paperwork.
To be honest
yet.
with you, the streets been talking, saying that Big U, he ain't too. He got action. I've heard that in the streets from some real. that Big U got action. You feel me? Because they don't have DNA like they said he had in like shit. Like, so I'm gonna keep it real, homie. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but don't be surprised, nigga, if Big U slithered from up under this shit, man. Because it ain't too far-fetched based on what they got. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too far-fetched. Big U got, I think he got a cold shot, even with the Rayshawn Williams shit. They don't really have nothing tying him to that. They got his phone moving weirdly, but they don't have nothing actually. They gotta find, look at homie, they gotta find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, bro. Wherever there's any kind of doubt in, bro, the person got action. It's too much reasonable doubt.
I think in the feds they hold you to it's a lower standard though.
Yeah.
Feds holds you. It's some other standard that they can. It's lesser than
A reasonable
whatever it is. It's lesser than it's preponderance of evidence or something like that. It's something different.
Yeah,
so,
but we gonna see.
They say you can indict a ham sandwich.
yeah, you can indict a ham sandwich. Yeah, for real. Yeah,
Huh?
so like yeah.
Basically, they mean that if they want to indict you, they can indict you
For anything.
Because
Yeah, like how Bricc Baby in jail.
when they bring
Still trying to figure that out. I'm stupid. Yeah.
when they bring a grand jury in, it's real easy to get because you don't have to meet the requirements. Of I don't know what are the words, but you know they don't. The requirements aren't as high, basically.
Right, requirements are lower. Yeah. How did the streets find out that Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon was in the Bing together?
We called Luce called his wife, and then Bricc got on the phone too. So they were both on the phone.
Oh, so they sellies now.
Yeah.
That's cool. And I wanna be like me and Munchie B with sellies. That'd be cool. I make him jump his blind ass on the top bunk. And nigga, like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about you being blind, nigga. You know I need the top, he be blind. You know I need the bottom bunk, Snoopy. I can't get there. Well, you better figure it out. You better hop on that table and jump your ass up there, nigga. Feel me? I got the bottom bunk, bitch. And I don't even like the bottom bunk. I like the top bunk. But because if I'm in the cell with blood, he going on the top. On blood. Putting blood on the top. I don't even like the top bunk. I don't even like the bottom bunk. I always take the top. But no, you nigga with blood, he getting on the top bunk with his blind ass. So I can have something to laugh at every night. See him trying to get up there. While I read a book on the bottom bunk.
All right, shit. Man, well, Snoopy Badazz, man, we appreciate you for coming, man, breaking it all down here on us for Cam Capone News.
Stupid. I
man, with official Busy
I be
B,
cracking
man.
myself up.
Man, this is definitely, been a great interview, man. And as this news keeps unfolding, man, you know, we just don't know what to expect. Man, you got any final thoughts, man, you want to leave your viewers with?
Hey, look, check this out, though, homie. Go check out my website, redmafiafamily.com. Follow Red Mafia Family on Instagram, homie. Follow Snoopy Badazz. Follow what? Slum Money, you know what I'm saying? For me, go f my boy clothing company, The Bad Clothing, too, homie. For me, my boy Brady Joke out of Village Town. Here, Brady Joke, say something. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. And go f my Don Dub right here, though. We ain't here, Snoopy.
All right, man, that's all the time we have tonight. Make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned to Cam Capone News. For the real, we out.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.